Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I have another astrology video for you guys. But before I get into this video, if you guys haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get into this video. So today's video is going to be on the sextile aspect in astrology. So I actually really like this aspect. It's super fun, super energizing, and super magical as well. Like something with the sextile energy, it just reminds me of like magician energy. So it's like somebody that has like a lot of sextile energy in their chart, like they're like master magicians. Like they're magical as fuck. But I'm going to talk about that in just a second. I just wanted to give like a brief breakdown of what a sextile is. So basically, a sextile creates opportunity. It's an aspect for opportunity. Okay, so when I think of a sextile, I think of, here's you, and then here's like a portal that you could jump through. Sextiles, they have like big portal energy to where you can manifest anything. Okay, so sextiles are aspects for opportunity and manifestation as well. So sextile energy is like a very fertile energy. It literally reminds me of sex. That's why the word sex is in sextile, because literally sextiles operate the same way. They manifest the same way, like when you have sex. What happens when you have sex? There's a possibility that you could create life from it. The same thing with the sextile. There's so many possibilities that you could create when you're utilizing sextile energy. Okay? So sextile energy, it creates big possibilities, a lot of opportunities to manifest and create. So going back to when somebody has a lot of sextile energy in their chart, master magicians, very creative people, and master manifestors. This shows like they're working with the philosophy of like you're the creator of your own reality. Like quite literally, you're co-creating with life. Like literally somebody that has a lot of sextile energy in their chart, like they have a lust for life. Like it's like they're literally having sex with the universe. Like their life is just orgasmic as fuck. Like literally it's like you have like a sexual relationship with like the universe source. Like you're constantly in creation mode. It really just depends. See, with the sextile energy, when you're looking at the astrology chart, you really have to look at the person's Mars. That's like the key placement that you have to look at, and then somebody's Mercury. I say the Mercury because, when it comes to dealing with sextile energy, it's really about how you perceive the opportunity, your perception. Do you have an open mind? Are you a visionary, right? Do you know how to think fast? Do you know how to have like a well thought out plan? Okay? What is your beliefs like? You have to look at the Mercury. Okay? So the Mercury has to do with your mind. And you also have to look at the Mars. How willing are you to take action? How willing are you to take risk? Because again, with the sextile energy, it's that portal energy that you're dealing with. Anything could happen, right? You're taking a gamble, right? So somebody that has a lot of sextile energy in their chart, this makes me think like this person either has a very strong solar plexus and sacral chakra, or in this lifetime they have to work on these things. If you're on the spectrum of you have to work on these things, you really have to look at your Mars and your Mercury. Why? Because say you have a debilitated Mars or a Mars in fall, that makes you unable to take risks, or you're not really quick to act. Say your Mars is in Libra, you're letting the opinions of others stop you from acting on certain things that you should be acting on. They're blocking you from your desires, going after what it is that you want. Say your Mercury is in detriment in Pisces. You know, this affects your ability to think clearly when there's opportunity presented in front of you. You get all confused, you get all scattered, you don't have a plan, you don't know what to do, you feel lost. Okay, so these are the things that you have to look at. Like, say you're somebody that has a lot of sextile energy in your chart. When you're dealing with sextile energy in transit, so say it's like a moon transit. So the moon transit is going to present to you an opportunity to either start something new or release something. It just depends whether it's like a full moon or a new moon. But it's, again, it's definitely about looking into your Mercury and your Mars is how you're going to effectively capitalize off of sextile energy and have it work for you. You know, it's about having vision, being able to structure that vision and give it form. And that's how you be that master magician and manifester with a sextile energy, be it in your own chart or in transit. Okay. I also wanted to talk about it in synastry. When you have a lot of sextile energy in synastry, what? First of all, this creates like a good balance between like the masculine and the feminine. Sextile energy, it's definitely like a balance between a masculine and a feminine. Also, going back to the chart, when you have a lot of sextile energy in your chart, you are in this lifetime working a lot with balancing your masculine and your feminine energies, so they work in alignment with each other. You know, they help each other. When you have a lot of sextile energy in your synastry chart, so this creates like a space for the two people. And I'm gonna like say it in a general sense. You know, synastry, you can have synastry with anybody. It doesn't have to be like a partner or anything. But in a general sense, this creates like a nice balance between the masculine and the feminine. And it also creates like a relationship where it could be like a dream come true. Like literally you guys can like create whatever it is that you want. Like you guys could have any ideal kind of relationship. I would say aesthetic, you know, relationships, they also have like an aesthetic, especially like a high operating relationship. But you guys really pour into each other. You know, one person creates space to where a lot of things can grow. I see a lot of growth when it comes to like sextile energy. So this is a relationship that can grow and thrive, especially when you guys have well-rounded energies in your charts. I also do see like this energy, like it's just very lustful, a very lustful relationship. There's a lot of like sexual attraction when you have sextile and synastry chart. Like say like you guys are like business partners, like, and you guys have a lot of sextile energy between the two. Like you guys could create so much magic together. Like so much money can be made in a business partnership that has like, and you guys have like sextile energy. Like you guys literally bounce off of each other. You guys pour into each other to where this is like a prosperous, growing partnership to where you guys could create a whole bunch of great things together, business-wise. A whole opportunity for growth when it comes to finances between you guys. That's just an example. Like say if you're doing like a synastry chart between you and like a business partner. Okay, but overall, the sextile energy is just very lively, very fun, very, very spontaneous as well. Like anything could happen, so it keeps you on your toes. You know, it really does keep you on your toes. It really is an exciting energy. You know, it's that energy of going into the unknown and kind of just whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? So I love sextile energy. I think it's a very magical and fun energy to play with, especially when you're working with astrology. Hey guys, so in this recording I wanted to give a little bit more clarity, and also I had another insight that I wanted to add to the video that I didn't get to add because I recently got this insight as I was watching back the video. So basically this recording is going to be a little summary on the whole video just to make sure that I elaborate a little bit more on a lot of the points that I mentioned. So with the first point, I wanted to kind of wrap up. Basically, You know, when somebody has sextile energy in their chart, they have this aura about them that has this let's make magic happen kind of energy, you know, because, you know, the sextile has to do with opportunity. This person basically has many opportunities to just take nothing and create something out of it, because the sextile energy deals with portal energy, that void energy, that nothingness energy. And when it's in a sextile, or when a person has a lot of sextile energy, they're the kind of people that can take nothing and make something out of it. Okay, so it's like a blank canvas basically, and you kind of just make magic happen. That's basically how somebody with a lot of sextile energy operates. Okay, so as far as like when I mentioned the solar plexus and the sacral chakra, the solar plexus is the chakra that has to do with your confidence, that has to do with your willpower, and it also has to do with your gut instincts and your ability to follow that with confidence. That's very important when you're dealing with sextile energy. Why? Because you're going into the unknown, and the unknown could be a very uncertain and sometimes scary place to be, because you don't know the outcome of what you're going into. That's why you have to be able to trust your gut instincts when you're dealing with a lot of void energy. Okay? As far as the sacral chakra, that's your chakra that has to do with your desires, your passions, your creative abilities, your intuition, your ability to flow. Okay? So when utilizing the sacral chakra, you have to have the ability to allow your intuition to guide you into that portal energy, and also you have to be able to like feel your way when dealing with portal energy. You know, the sacral chakra, it allows you to be able to know what to do with the portal energy, and also understanding like the timing on when to do things and how to move with the energy that's presented to you. So following your intuition and trusting your intuition, right? Okay. So as far as like detriment planets and working with sextile energy, basically detriment planets, what I was saying is like those planets can have you miss a lot of opportunities. Why? Because either you're too indecisive, you're not quick to take action, you may struggle with fear or like kind of just indecision, things of that nature. So specifically going back to the Mars and Libra, they could struggle with indecision when it comes to action. They could allow others to get in the way of opportunities that are presented to them. Be it they're kind of just listening to other people too much, or again, they're just in this indecisive energy, or they kind of just don't want to rock the boat, basically. Mars having to do with your enemies, and also Libra having to do with your open enemies, because Libra rules the seventh house. The seventh house has to do with your open enemies. Mars and Libra, they could struggle with a lot of their enemies getting in their way of a lot of their opportunities. So it's important to be mindful of who you tell things to. You don't want to share things with everybody. Okay, so as far as my insight, so basically with the sextile energy, the insight that I got was the sextile energy is an energy of transformation, you know, because that portal energy has like that catalyst kind of energy to where you go through it and then you come out brand new. You come out changed. Okay. Oftentimes, somebody that has a lot of sextile energy in their chart, they go through a lot of changes. You know, especially dealing with sextile energy when it comes to transits too. This is your opportunity to make changes. This is your opportunity to change your reality. You know, sextile energy, they allow you to tap into different dimensions, tap into different realities. So it makes me think of like when Mario goes through that green portal and comes out on the other side to another level in the game. That's basically somebody working with a lot of sextile energy. Basically, they have the ability to just hop in different realities at their leisure. Okay, so there's no reason why somebody with sextile energy will feel like dissatisfied in life. Why? Because it's like they have so many options. They have so many realities to choose from, and this allows this person to be very wise and experienced. Why? Because they could live many different lives in one life. So how fun is that? You know, this is like the ultimate dimensional traveler kind of energy. Like this person is always traveling and going into different states of consciousness by tapping into different realities. So that is the cool thing about sextile energy that I absolutely love. And yeah, that is just my little insight on that, on the sextile energy. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave it down below. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And also, I am taking readings, so if you guys are interested in a reading with me, you could send an email with your astrology information, or if it's like a tarot question, you could send your question and I'll get you squared away on your reading. And yeah, that is all I have for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.